All right, what's up, YouTube? So I've heard that there's a Hunter x Hunter game coming out, right? And it's a Hunter x Hunter fighting game. I think the people that had to do with Marvel 3 have something to do with this game. I think they're developing this game. It seems like every time they make a game, they screw it up. So Marvel 3, while it's one of the greatest one of the greatest fighting games to ever be made, uh, they just kind of cut off support for it very early on. There were things that were broken in it and that never got fixed. But we didn't have like did we have no, we did. We had DLC back then for Marvel 3. There was DLC that got removed because of one of them looking like, I think, Magneto like a dictator or something like that, and they were like, oh, let's get this out of here. There was some other stuff that's broken. There's still currently things that are broken in Marvel 3, but we live with it, right? Then Marvel, I don't know if they had anything to do with Marvel Infinite, but if it was the same people that had to do with Marvel 3, Marvel Infinite, bruh. Not even gonna talk too much about it. But and then DNF Duel. DNF Duel is a great game, actually. I mean, I really enjoy DNF Duel, but they don't know how to like market that game. Their new stuff is coming out for that game, and it's good, I guess. But have not been playing that game because there's just other fighting games out that are just more relevant right now and fun, right? Uh, Dang, man. So this Hunter x Hunter game that's coming out, I've heard people say that they're excited that there's a new fighter coming out that's like in the vein of Marvel 3, and it's going to be this. And I, looking at it, we're gonna watch this Maximilian video, but looking at it, his face is kind of like how I reacted to it. So do you see it? Do you see the confusion? Like, I have not watched this at all yet. This is where I stopped it, and I wish I hadn't even seen this much. I kind of wish I just would have went and watched the trailer. But I want to watch this. I want to see what he has to say about this because, like, it doesn't look good. Like, this looks like the alpha version of the game. Hopefully, that's what this is, and that the game is still in development and it's going to get much better. From here. Now, I have not ever watched Hunter x Hunter, and I've always tried to get into it, but I just never got a chance. So let's check out and see what this is.
Now that is some aiding cheese right there.
This game looks like it kind of looks like jank. Like, it's like a
Hunter x Hunter
jank
footage. Here we go.
It's it looks like current day anime. What do they call it? Kusoge.
God damn, you know what it's Tatsunoko versus Capcom, dude. Literally TVC shit. Yeah, anyone else get that from me? TVC energy, dude.
To me, it reminds me of Power Rangers. It reminds me of Power Rangers the way it looks.
Just immediately. Not Marvel 3, TVC.
The reason why it reminds me of Power Rangers is just, I don't know, the way they move and like the floatiness of it. But I've played TVC before, but I never played TVC seriously, so I don't really know
The only problem is that it looks
like
an
real
upgrade
stuff
food
about
machine.
TVC. This game's not gonna last. I don't feel like this game's going to last. What? See, I have no idea what this is about. I guess that's his Super Saiyan form. Hair goes up. He gets older.
It's rough. Yeah, it's really rough. It looks like it would be like a $20 game.
He's trying to be as nice as possible.
It really is. It looks like it has some gameplay enjoyability to it because of the Tatsunoko versus Capcom aspect, but this goes to show you the very large disparity between Capcom as a designer developer and also like Arc System Works, you know, when it comes to these team games.
Oh god, it definitely ain't no Arc System Works game.
I don't know if it's gonna get it though. There was already very early information about the game that was saying that it does not have a big budget. Like it really does not. Oh. Oh, this is almost interesting. Huh. Is it a 3v3 game or is it only 2v2? Because that's a small ass roster.
It's a 3v3 game with 3 characters in it. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
you know what? I think this
4, 8, 12, 16?
Because it does pave the way for smaller budget games to exist, right? We've had this kind of for a little while now where it's like, yeah, dude, like there should be room for single A/double A fighting games. It's just that that doesn't really exist much anymore. This is like a single A fighting game, right?
Single A fighting games. While yeah, sure, they can exist. People will play them. There will be like niche and cult followings for games if they are good enough as the game, but they will never last in the grand scheme of all the fighting games coming out, especially with like Tekken 8 being Tekken 8, MK1, Street Fighter 6, and all the content that's coming out for these games and characters are coming out for these games and the hype surrounding these games, the money in the pots for these games. You know what I'm saying? Like 2XKO coming out. Like there's just and then there's the games right underneath those games, which are like Under Night in Birth, DNF Duel, like games like that, right? That are underneath the big I guess I could call it the big 4, because like the big 3 right now, MK, Tekken, and Street Fighter. 2XKO is going to be one of those big fighting games. So the big 4, those are the big 4 games. But then you have the other ones that are right under it. I guess those are the AA games. And then you have games like this that are the single A games. But like they are not going to last, especially if this game comes out and it's like $60 and then it's on Switch and it not really on anything else, or it is on Switch and then they don't have crossplay between Switch and the other systems. Like it's not going to do well. Like, and especially like this game, this anime has like how many seasons or like how many episodes to it? It's like 1,000 episodes or something like that, right? And you telling me this is the starting roster? So I guess, you know, low budget, low amounts of characters. So people were looking forward to this game, and to see this, the people that I know that are looking forward to this game are probably just like, meh, yeah, I'll pass. Because like, while we do want to support, you know, fighting games, because we like fighting games. Well, some of us like fighting games. Some of us in the FGC are Street Fighter players only. Some of them are Marvel players only. Some people are Capcom only, and I guess this would be Capcom, but they don't even. This is not even. They're AAA Capcom only. Street Fighter, you know, Street Fighter, Marvel, any other like high, like if they came out with a CVS 3 came out, everybody's on that. Even if it's a bad game, everybody's on that. Everybody's gonna be on that game. And then we're gonna find out later whether it's bad, but everybody will buy it in the beginning. This is not looking good. This one is not looking good.
Right, really low budget. The license was probably the most expensive thing. Damn, the stages are hella basic too.
Oh Lord.
Early?
Hopefully this is an alpha version of the game.
It's fun to play. That's what matters.
You don't know that.
Yeah, that whole MVCI thing worked out great.
They have the same camera angles for Marvel. They just use the same ones.
I definitely think it will look better.
I don't.
I definitely think it's gonna end up looking better.
I don't. This is what it's gonna look like.
But do I think it's gonna be
Maybe the HUD might look better.
I don't know. Based on what
The game is gonna be like this.
kind of lines up with what they were saying. It's gonna be smoothed out for sure.
I don't know, bro.
It's interesting.
I don't think so.
See if we can actually pick up on some mechanical stuff. So there is assists. Traditional.
They trying to make Marvel 3 with Hunter x Hunter.
The tough part about the game right now is if that roster is representative of what a launch roster would be, then there's even a bigger problem than potentially Dragon.
Bro, this game doesn't even look as good as Marvel 3. This game looks less good than Marvel 3. How? How does a game that came out, what, 14 years ago, 15 years ago, something like that, look better than this game that's coming out today?
About fighters.
The alpha version of this game should look better than Marvel 3.
Only 20 characters.
Flat out.
Really limiting in terms of how you can actually build some team synergy. You need like 25 to 30 characters for 3v3 at the start.
They have 16 characters. Everybody's going to be playing the same character. Like, for the people that are playing the game, when they find out who's good and who's busted, because there's going to be some busted ass characters. If aiding is making the game, there are going to be some busted character. It's going to be like one or two characters that are super busted, and everybody's going to play that shell. There's going to be like maybe like one or two like really good point characters, and then like a really good ass shell, and it's gonna take a week. Oh, it's gonna take a week for everybody to find it.
Is this like an X Factor? Is it just an X Factor? Damn, dude. It's funny. This is now the third Marvel vs. Capcom 3 game. Technically the fourth, because MVC 3 was a proper sequel to MVC 2. Dragon Ball FighterZ was obviously modeled after Marvel 3, and then you also had Ultimate Marvel 3, and you also have this. So this is technically the third Marvel vs. Capcom 3 game. Granted, this was also made by the same people that technically, worked on Marvel 3. Power Rangers, not really.
Power
Rangers doesn't really play like Marvel 3.
The people that the aiding keeps making games. They just keep making Marvel 3. Like, they just...
Maybe to a certain degree,
What the... All right, it took him less than a week to find it. It took him less than a week to find it. He found it already.
Right there.
Oh my God.
This is kind of looking like what they were describing. I think it honestly looks currently a bit worse than what I was thinking in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Because this could be so early.
It definitely looks worse than what I thought.
Looks very placeholder-ish, yeah.
They use the same thing. Why did they do that?
You guys cannot do the exact same camera pans as well.
That right?
It does the same fucking cinematic as Marvel 3 does, where it like
Y'all couldn't come up with something else?
3 characters and then pans over and here's your other 3 characters and then pulls back out. It does the same shit.
Why couldn't y'all think of something else? Y'all could have did different camera pans.
Zoom in on the one, pan over, zoom in on the other. And then it's going to go back to the middle and pull out? No, it doesn't. It cuts. Never mind. True innovation. Dragon Ball does something different. They go full cinematic with the 3 teams, right? That is true. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. It's like it could be a crazy, wacky-ass game.
I guess, man. He being nicer to this game than it deserves to be.
Popular show? Slash manga? Is it super popular?
Is it super popular? Like, he doesn't know anything about anime at all. Like, I haven't watched it, but like at least I've heard of it before.
But then, like other things, like maybe Jump Force and stuff like that. Did Jump Force not have a Hunter x Hunter character in it? They did. Yeah.
This game looks like
I get mad. Like,
trash.
Show vibes.
This game looks trash.
Why?
This game is
Like,
this game is bad.
the way the characters look.
and I doubt that it's going to get any better.
Same author? Oh, what the hell? I'm making shit up, chat. Same artist, same author. I'm literally talking out of my ass here. Guess that makes sense.
Like, granted, right, that they don't really know how to play the game, right? But these are like super good like players that are hopping on this game, and they're able to learn games very, very quickly. So if it's taking them to learn like basic stuff, like look, RK, he's like, okay, look, oh there you go.
There's an assist back there.
There you go. There's some combos, and the combos don't even look that good. This game is special. Watch. It's probably Marvel 3. They didn't do anything. They just made some characters and stuck them in the game. Like,
it is with one other button. Is there like an overgear button?
It's a special button. You know it's a special button.
Go back and check out the character select screen. I had one at the start. It totally fucking is. Wow.
Oh yeah, we saw it.
3 layout as well, bro. Bro.
Aiding, dog. What is wrong with y'all? Like, what is the problem?
Maybe that's not S. I mean,
I would like to speak with Aiding and ask them, hey,
light the world on fire? I don't know.
Hey, what's going on?
It looks like it's gonna be goofy fun, like Tatsunoko versus Capcom kind of was, right? The crazy part is that it looks like a fucking Wii game, right?
It looks like it's gonna be on Switch. My issue with this is that like y'all are making this Hunter x Hunter game, right? Now, it's a popular anime, right? And people who want to play this game, people who are looking forward to playing this Hunter x Hunter fighting game, were thinking in their head that they were going to get some really cool Hunter x Hunter fighting game. And they're not. They're not going to get that. They're not going to get that. And I wouldn't be surprised if this game does not sell anything. Arc System Works does numbers with fighting games. Like even DNF Duel. DNF Duel is a game that's like not really known, like the characters are not really known by many, but they made those characters like look really, really cool and really enticing to play, right? Like I didn't really play Dungeon Fighter Online like almost at all. Like I knew about its existence. I downloaded it a couple of times and dabbled in it, right? I've never gone the distance in DNF or DFO, right? But when I saw DNF Duel was coming out, I'm like, this game looks fire. This game looks fire. Let's go look at the DNF Duel reveal trailer, right? Let's go look at the DNF Duel reveal trailer real quick. Instantly wanted to play this game. Instantly wanted to play this game. I like this game. I played a bunch of this game when it came out. I played characters that I thought I wouldn't even want to play. I don't even remember what the dude's name is. He had the freaking he had a net. He had the net. He had like the blonde hair. What's his name was playing him? Maximilian was playing him. I played that character, and I played that character in tournament. And then I switched to Kunoichi, and Kunoichi was super fun, and I never expected myself to play that character. And Kunoichi was super fun. The characters are super fun to play in that game. I literally just bought the characters for the rest of the characters for the game. I bought the character pass because I'm like, I still want to learn to play this game and learn to play these characters. I don't know if I'll ever like enter a tournament. Maybe I will learn to play DNF Duel and enter DNF Duel at Evo for fun. Just because, you know, I'm going there and I might as well, right? And DNF Duel isn't like super hard to learn. So maybe I will mess around with DNF Duel in the background, you know, and enter it, you know. But like this game instantly wanted to play, right? Look at this game.
I would personally argue that upscaled Dolphin Tatsunoko versus Capcom looks better. Like artistically and visually. A game from like, oh wait, just upscaled looks better. But that also makes sense. That was a game with probably a significantly higher budget than what
that character's combos look cool. Cinematics for supers? Meh. That is old style Marvel 3, and Marvel 3 does it better. Marvel 3 has tons of different characters in it. Capcom characters from different Capcom IPs, Marvel characters from different Marvel IPs. This game is only Hunter x Hunter. It's only Hunter x Hunter. It's not like it's a Jump Force game that, you know, they screwed up. Jump Force had the potential to be a really, really cool game. That game was also trash. I knew it was going to be trash when I first saw the game, because you can tell any game that you can tell is made in Unreal Engine. If you can look at it and be like, yep, that's Unreal, and that's the first thing you think about, you know what I'm talking about when I say that. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. When you look at something and be like, oh, that's Unreal Engine, and you don't even develop games, game's probably gonna suck. There's so many things in there's so many like games that are made in Unreal Engine that when you look at them, you don't even think about what engine it's made in. You're just like, dang, that game looks cool. That game looks fun. Or that game, like, it may not even look fun or cool, but at least it doesn't look like it was made with default textures from Unreal Engine. Like they didn't even try to make it look different. They didn't even try to make it look clean. Like it just looks like a dirty Unreal Engine game. Like I don't understand. And then on top of that, like the particle effects were just fucking terrible in that game. Like I don't understand. I don't understand where they're going with this game. It doesn't look good. This Hunter x Hunter game doesn't look good. I would so much as buy the Demon Slayer game, which I might do just because I just want to kind of play it. I wanted to buy the Demon Slayer game a while ago just to have fun messing around with it, and now that I think of it, I might get it. Before I ever buy this game, like the Demon Slayer Arena Fighter, I would buy before I buy this game. Like, let's go. Let me go refresh my memory. Demon Slayer PC game. So this will tell me whether I really want to buy this game or not, right? Like this will remind me what it looks like and whether I really want to mess with this game and have fun with it. Oh yes, I still do. I do. I like the way it looks. Even if this game sucks, I like the way it looks. I like the supers. I like the cutscene, like cinematic, like super stuff. It looks like it's fun. It looks clean. Probably way more characters in a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog. Like, man. How did y'all? How did like what? Really?
Granted, some
I
aiding.
mean, they're having fun with it because they didn't spend any money on it. They were probably just like, "Hey,
Fucking
come
simple.
here and play this game and see if you like it," right? And they were just sat there, they played it, they had fun playing with their friends. They had fun with it because they were playing with friends and it was just like some good fun. They're not worried about trying to compete in the game. They're not worried about trying to like hardcore learn the game. They're just like, "Oh, this game's pretty fun, whatever." And I guess that's fine. That's fine. But like if y'all really want to make a good make it look better. I don't know how y'all could make it look better than this. I don't know how y'all could or what y'all could do to change it like off the top of my head, but it could be so much better than this is, man. And
That aiding is like back to
it
making
just
fighting games. I think that's cool. I do think that's cool.
stop being nice to aiding. Stop being nice to aiding and tell them how it is. Tell them that this is not cool. Tell them that this is not what the people want.
Dude, you just Ghost Rider? I'm happy this exists.
Are you? Really?
I'm just happy. Did they already make DNF? So they made the gameplay on DNF, right? All the visuals.
Oh yeah. They did make the gameplay on DNF. The visual stuff was made by Arc System Works. Visual stuff was made by Arc System Works. The gameplay was made by them, by aiding, right? But like, can they not get someone better to do the visuals for the Hunter x Hunter game? Could they not get Arc System Works to do the visuals for a Hunter x Hunter game? They could have done the same thing they did with DNF Duel, but for Hunter x Hunter. And how is the budget so small from an anime that's so popular? Maybe they're just banking on the fact that it's Hunter x Hunter and people are gonna buy it because it's Hunter x Hunter. Maybe that's it.
By Arc System Works. I'm glad we got to see a little bit more. It's just, I think it just very much lines up with what we were expecting. The smaller,
I was expecting more.
the sort of like muted background.
I was expecting a lot more.
You know,
Nah, I was expecting a lot more from this game, for real. Like this Hunter x Hunter game is null and void to me. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna think about buying it. I'm not even gonna care about it. It's going to probably fly by and just die within 3 weeks of it coming out. Like not even getting a full 2 months. I don't see people really running serious tournaments for this. Maybe people might run tournaments for it when it first comes out, but most likely it's going to be a Kusoge side game at majors. Um that's just what it's gonna be. I just wanted to find out about this Hunter x Hunter game, and I've been waiting all day to watch this video to find out what this was about, and I I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the Hunter x Hunter game. Tell me what you guys think. Are you guys impressed, or do you plan on buying it? Do you plan on getting deep into it? Are you going to quit Tekken, and Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat to play Hunter x Hunter? Are you going to skip over 2XKO and just be a Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact game? Or does that's just you're just gonna main this game, screw all the other mainstay games that are out and 2XKO that's coming out? Yeah. Let me know in the comments. Do subscribe to the channel. We're getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. And I would really appreciate the subscription. And do like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. The engagement helps. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.